Hi, I'm Rachel. I create colourful paintings and I make tutorials so that you can learn how to paint them too. Today I'm going to show you how I painted the sunset background in this puffin painting. This video is just a tutorial for the background, but I'll be uploading the puffin tutorial shortly, so once that's up I'll link to it in the description of this video. As always, this is a sped up video, but if you'd like to watch the full-length real-time tutorial, just go to the link in the description of this video and sign up to my Patreon, and you'll get instant access to all of my full-length tutorials. So to start out, I'm covering the canvas with a thin layer of paint and marking out where the colours are going to go. I'm just wetting the canvas slightly to help the paint move better. You'll need to decide where your horizon line will be and where your sun will go. Any colours that you add to the sky, you will need to add to the sea below the horizon line so that it looks like the water is reflecting the sky. So I'm just using the same paint and adding it above and below the line and then blending the colours together with my brush. This is just the first layer, so if it's a bit messy you don't need to worry. We're just mapping out where the colours will go before we move on to the next layer. Now that that layer is dry, I'm starting on the second layer and using a palette knife to add the paint this time. I'm using thicker paint with the palette knife to create a great texture. Use the colours that you painted in the first layer as a guide and pull the palette knife in a horizontal direction. When you're painting the ocean section, add a few lighter shades of paint to imitate the reflection of the sun in the water. Here's a quick close-up showing me adding the paint to the canvas with the palette knife. Continue to do this using the same technique until the whole of your background is covered. As I'm painting a puffin onto this, I've decided not to add paint where the puffin will be, as I don't want the texture behind it and I want to be able to see my pencil lines still. So if you're going to be adding a subject in front of your sunset background, then you don't need to add the paint where the subject will be. However, if you're painting the sunset as the whole painting, then make sure you cover the whole canvas in paint. Just remember that the closer to the sun, the warmer and brighter the colours will be, and the further away, the cooler and darker they will be. To finish the sunset background, I'm just using my fingers to paint in a couple of clouds using a slightly darker shade of paint and adding the highlight below where the sun will be hitting the cloud. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss another video. If you want to see the full-length version of this tutorial, just subscribe to my Patreon, which is Rachel Art. Thanks for watching!